A scout is trustworthy, loyal,
helpful,
friendly, courteous,
kind,
obedient, cheerful,
thrifty,
brave, clean, reverent,
Scouting is safer than ever before. As our nation's foremost youth program of character development and values-based leadership training, the Boy Scouts of America has an important duty to keep children safe. The BSA has implemented some of the strongest youth safety measures found in any youth-serving organization. But how do we know they're working? To answer this question, a third-party academic review of the BSA's volunteer screening database of individuals barred from BSA programs concluded that policies and screening methods have significantly reduced risk to an all-time low. But one incident of abuse is one too many. That's why safety continues to be the top priority for everyone in the BSA. Over many years, we've implemented barriers that help prevent situations where abuse may occur. These barriers work and are among the strongest safety measures used by any youth-serving organization today. We also use the 3 R's: recognize, respond, and report to empower everyone in the BSA to help stop behavior or situations that go against BSA policy. First are the barriers to abuse. We run a criminal background check on every volunteer and employee who interacts with children. We recognize that safety measures shouldn't stop there, so we've put in place a multitude of other barriers to help prevent abuse and provide the safest environment possible for our scouts. These other barriers include our 2 Deep leadership policy, which prohibits any one-on-one interaction between an adult and youth member, in person, online, over the phone, or through text. We require all volunteers and employees to take our youth protection training upon registering with the BSA and every 2 years after that so they can benefit from the latest knowledge. Additionally, our volunteer screening database helps prevent known and suspected predators from registering with the organization. Learning and discussing youth protection is also a required part of the program for youth members. Together, these expert-informed barriers help keep kids safe. In addition to these barriers, everyone in the BSA plays a part in youth safety. Importantly, volunteers and employees know to abide by these policies because predators look for opportunities to groom both adults and youth. That's why we equip our volunteers, employees, scouting parents, and youth members with the knowledge and tools they need to recognize, respond to, and report abuse. We provide multiple resources to empower everyone to do their part in keeping those around them safe. This includes helping volunteers and staff members recognize grooming behavior and signs of abuse through our mandatory youth protection training developed by child safety experts. For parents, scouting handbooks include guides that raise awareness about different forms of abuse and offers insight on how parents can talk to their kids about these sensitive topics. We also partnered with the Barbara Sinatra Children's Center Foundation to help younger kids and teenagers learn how to identify and report inappropriate behavior through age-appropriate animated videos. The BSA encourages the use of Scouts First, a 24/7 helpline to help volunteers, parents, and scouts respond to concerns by reporting behaviors that might put a youth at risk, including violation of policies, inappropriate behavior, or suspected abuse. Remember, Everyone in the BSA is a mandatory reporter of child abuse, meaning anyone who suspects abuse must report it immediately to law enforcement, followed by a report to the local council or Scouts First. There are 70 million youth in America that participate in a variety of organizations and activities. This is why we support universal measures to keep kids safe and continue to advocate for the creation of a national database that all youth-serving organizations could contribute to and utilize to screen volunteers. Please join us in our commitment to helping keep our nation's children safe wherever they are, whether they're in scouting, sports, school, or any other organization. For more information on how the BSA helps keep kids safe in scouting today, visit scouting.org/youth safety.
Right now, life has us keeping our distance, but there's never been a more important time to come together. Our culture is one of perseverance and determination. Our foundation is that of always being prepared. When you think about it, we've been preparing for times like these for over 100 years. We've been pioneers, adventurers, helpers, scouts. Nothing can stop us. We've got this.
Scouting opens up a lot of opportunities. I mean, you can do scouting anywhere, in a small town or in a big city like New York.
We are teaching young people how to become better adults. And I think those better adults who have a scouting experience can come back and be great scout leaders.
I'm extremely thankful for scouting, for igniting a passion in me for the outdoors and just exposing me to things that I didn't even know I loved to do, that I do all the time now.
I first got started in scouting in a co-adventuring crew. And really quickly I began to see the impact that scouting had on kids.
When I see the scouts come in for the first time, a lot of them are new to the country, so it gives us an opportunity to show them what scouting has to offer. More importantly, their role as citizens here in the United States through leadership.
Our trip's pretty diverse, and so it's really fun to see scouts who, their families don't have a history of camping or being outdoors, and they're new to the scouting program.
It built a lot of my character and who I am today, who's really getting into servant leadership and serving community service to our communities.
One of the great things about scouting is just that it's a safe place to fail.
One of the biggest gifts that we can give our son is the gift of independence, and scouting has provided that platform.
My prayer is that when he is older, he'll say, "Thank you, Mother, for putting me in scouting."
Hi, I'm Michelle Collins. We are involved with PAC 191 and we have a Webelow Scout. Scouting for us has made a huge impact on our son. My son looks forward to hanging out with his buddies, growing together, and all the neat things that they get to be involved in. Scouting truly does make the most of the time that we have with our child. They grow so fast, but scouting provides a family opportunity to be involved in something that makes a difference in our son, that he will carry with him through his adult years. We could be involved in a lot of different things, but with scouting, we are truly involved as a family. We're letting him grow independently, but he's under our wings still, and it involves all of us as a family unit. And it really does bring us together and capitalize on the little bit of time that we have left with him before he is grown and out the door and on his own. If you're out there and you're on the fence about making a decision to get involved with Scouts, I would love to encourage you to give it a try. Find somebody who is involved and connect with them so that you can begin to experience all that Scouts has to offer for your family.
This is where I find adventure. This is where I gain confidence. This is where I laugh. This is where I hang out. This is where we make memories. We don't do this every day. But when we do, we make sure it's an adventure. This is our life. This is venturing.
My name is Dax, and I'm a Cub Scout. I'm here to talk to you today about becoming a Cub Scout, like me. Cub Scouts get badges for doing fun activities. We make friends. Scouts go camping, climbing, fishing, and swimming together. We have fun. We play sports, go to parades. Scouts also help people and become the best versions of themselves. Visit beascout.org to find a pack near you.
At the Boy Scouts of America, our oath remains. A Scout pledges to be kind, helpful, and brave. We're committed to providing a safe and welcoming environment where Scouts can establish the foundations of character that will last a lifetime. Visit scouting.org to learn more.
Welcome to the 2021 Virtual Brunch. It's Jim Syring here again with my son Tyler. It's great to be back. Tyler's a few inches taller, and I'm a few pounds heavier.
I'm Tyler. I'm an Eagle Scout. I go to the junior school, and I am Troop 18.
I'm also an Eagle Scout, a Naval Academy grad, and currently work at USAA. We wish you could be enjoying this Lent brunch in person with us, but safety is first. And the best way for all of us to come together is virtually to support scouting safely. This annual event is a fundraiser for the Boy Scouts of America, Alamo Area Council. We highlight scouting youth from 2020 and ask for your commitment to support the 2021 scouting program. If at any point during this program you would like to make your pledge, please visit www.alamoareabsa.org/virtual brunch. For those who haven't, you'll be amazed and surprised by what scouting and these youth have accomplished in 2020. We'll also share some amazing news about 4 young women who've hit the pinnacle of scouting. Before we get going, let's open with the pledge, the Scout Oath and Law, and then the invocation. Because as many of us know, a Scout is loyal and reverent.
Those in uniform, please salute. Those who are not, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Father, we rejoice in you. In these times of uncertainty, of fears and anxiety, we call upon you through our prayers. Father, we ask for your peace, which surpasses our understanding, to protect us, to comfort us. We ask for your protection over the troubles and obstacles that are inherent in this world. Be with those in mourning. Jesus, we rejoice in you. In this time of anger, of your name being taken in vain, we call upon you through your word and spirit, that we, brothers and sisters, may focus our strength on that which breaks your heart, Lord. Let it break our hearts as well. Help us to focus on what is true, just, and honorable, not as the world says it is, but that which brings praise and glory to you. Again, Father, we say it, rejoice. For the honor and glory is yours. Help us, brothers and sisters, young and old, to put on the armor of God each and every day, so that we will be prepared for today, for tomorrow, and forevermore. Amen.
A Scout is brave, and what you'll see next are heroic acts and feats from brave Scouts within our community. Take a look.
Brothers Nolan and Lane Mokry love the outdoors. It's where you'll find them most days, playing catch with the football or playing with their dog, Emmy.
She's good around kids, and she knows when to bark and not to bark.
It makes sense then that they both also love the Boy Scouts.
It builds your self-esteem, like, oh my god, I just threw that ball so far, like, that's pretty cool.
I like how they have campouts.
That love of the outdoors is why his mom, Allison, says every year Lane likes to celebrate his birthday at the beach in Port Aransas.
It started when he was little. He had asked, instead of a birthday party, he just wants to go to the coast and with some friends.
This year Lane was playing football with the family when he hurt his hand.
And my thumb, I couldn't really move it.
Sitting on the sidelines, he noticed something very wrong.
I saw her trying to swim.
3-year-old Claire, a family friend, had gone underwater at a nearby pool. Lane jumped into action and called out to the girl's mom.
I was like, Jill,
Get the baby, get the baby.
An act that likely saved the little girl from serious injury or even worse.
I'm thankful to God that he happened to be in that spot in that moment.
And the Alamo Area Council of the Boy Scouts of America took quick notice.
Lane, on behalf of the Boy Scouts of America, Alamo Area Council, I want to present to you with this Prepared for Life recognition.
Thank you.
Many would say what Lane did is nothing short of heroic.
I guess you can say that.
I guess we will. David Norris, Fox News at 9.
During the summer, we had nothing to do, and we wanted something that was safe for COVID, and that something we could still do and have fun and exercise and get outside. So we decided to go kayaking, and we would kayak all the way down to Green in New Braunfels, and then we would pick up there. And it's a pretty long trip. It's about 5-6 hours long. And so we'd pack a lunch, and we'd usually launch about 8 in the morning and then get back about 2 or so.
My name's Theron Bettner. I'm from Troop 119, and I'm being honored with an award for helping Miss Sue, along with my friends Christopher Bowling and Nate Caney, after she wiped out in the rapids. She was going down the rapids when her tube hit a rock, deflated, and her daughter ended up tumbling and getting pinned on a rock. Went and checked on them. They said they needed help. So I got Chris and Nate to bring a kayak, and I went back to them with a life jacket to wrap around Miss Sue. Her daughter was actually holding her head out of the water. They were pinned in a way that they both were almost underwater. So I got the life jacket around Miss Sue, and then Christopher and Nate managed to bring the kayak over and hold it steady for me. I was able to lift her into the kayak, and then I walked the kayak down the rest of the rapids until the water dropped off, and then I swam her in the kayak to the shore.
When we got to her, we were talking to her, and she didn't seem to have any of the signs of a concussion. Theron told our friend Nate Haney to go and get a first aid kit and a phone, and my phone, so that we could put some ointment onto her wound, her scrape, and then we could call one of, I think it was her daughter's husband that was at their rental home on the river. And then we made the decision that Theron would tow the older lady down the river in her tube with his kayak, and we would follow him and we would drop her off at their house. And there was a very long flight of steps to get up there. She made her way up the stairs, and we were all trailing behind her just in case if she did fall down, we would be there to help her. And when we got up, we realized that was not the house. And since we had made it all the way up there and she was very tired, Theron went up to the back door and knocked, and they had a lot of no trespassing signs. So we were a little scared. Probably in hindsight, maybe not should have done that.
So during the ordeal, I was thinking back to my swimming merit badge, because at the time from the side of the river, we didn't know how deep it exactly was, because the rapids create a reflection of the light, so you can't see the bottom until you step there. So I was going over in my head, what's the proper swimming procedure? How's the best way to get her out of this? I was remembering the different types of swimming techniques for having to carry someone while swimming. And I was also thinking back to life-saving and how you need to stay calm, make sure everyone stays calm, because a level head will definitely prevail in the situation.
I want to be a good citizen and help other citizens to be happy and maintain their well-being.
One thing I would take away from the scouting would be a scout is friendly. That we're all just human and we need to be kind to one another, because we truly don't know what someone else is going through.
That was an amazing story. Due to the heroic actions of Lane, Theron, and Christopher, these scouts are receiving the Meritorious Action Award. They will be presented their award during their next SAFE unit meeting. Speaking of SAFE meetings, scouting at the Alamo Area Council is at the forefront of SAFE programming since March. With the help of many volunteers and staff members, the council adjusted its traditional methods. They found success with the virtual world we all live in now. They provided virtual merit badge classes to over 4,300 scouts. We hosted Family Friday Scouting at Home campouts. There were also one of two Texas. We were also one of two councils in Texas to offer summer camp safely. That's just a glimpse. Check out this next video to see more.
continue to be proud of our heroic scouts who risk their lives for others. Thank you, Lane, Theron, and Christopher. You're all amazing and truly reverent. The Scout promise guided me during my naval career: duty to God and country, duty to other people, and duty to self. As a sailor, this has continued to guide me through my service today alongside men and women from all walks of life. I saw during my career the importance of diverse teams coming together focused on one mission. I see it now at USAA and other corporations across the country, and I'm proud now to see it in Scouting. It is my distinct honor to share some incredible news. The Alamo Area Council has inaugurated the first female Eagle Scouts of the Council: Michelle Borland, Angel Gonzalez, Medwin Gallardo, and Gail Hendy. These young women have achieved the program's highest rank, which only 6% of Scouts achieve on average. To earn it, an individual must take on leadership roles within their troop and their community. Earn a minimum of 21 merit badges that cover a broad range of topics, including first aid, safety, civics, business, and the environment. They must research, organize, and complete a large community service project. They are among hundreds of young women who will make up this year's inaugural class of female Eagle Scouts across the nation, as the Scouts celebrated 110 years old on February 8th. These young women are blazing new trails for more to follow. They're pioneers who light the way for the next generation of girls in Scouting. This will only make Scouting stronger, and in doing so, we'll have a stronger community and a stronger country. Let's take a moment to meet these young pioneers who are committed to being the change. The theme for 2021 in Scouts across the nation is Be the Change, to honor girls becoming Eagle Scouts.
Four local young women are making history. They are part of the nation's first female Eagle Scouts. I spoke with them about this huge accomplishment.
It's like notifying you that you have worked your hardest to be the best person you could be.
These young women are among 200 who joined the Alamo Area BSA when the Boy Scouts opened the organization to women 2 years ago. They have completed all requirements to reach the highest rank of the organization.
I've done so much to get to this point, but it's just a small step into things that I want to do.
Only 6% of Scouts attain Eagle Scout. They have to progress through Scouting's 7 ranks, earn at least 21 merit badges, and serve in leadership positions.
I would like to be President of the United States.
And how does being an Eagle Scout help with that?
How to have confidence in yourself, and leadership, obviously, a huge part of Scouting.
Eagle Scouts also have to complete a large community service project.
My Eagle project was renovating and refurbishing the changing tables at Camp, which is a camp for disabled children and young adults to go to.
Michelle Borland hopes to own a veterinary practice.
Being an Eagle Scout will help me with that because it has taught me leadership skills.
Gail Hendy wants to become an FBI agent. She earned all 131 merit badges.
It's certainly a lot of work, a lot of weekdays after I do schoolwork, and a lot of weekends.
It was just a great opportunity for those young ladies that wanted to grow into great leaders.
And they put their Eagle Scout skills to use this week.
I've been able to kind of help keep my family safe. We haven't run out of water. We haven't gotten sick from the water. We've stayed hydrated and stayed clean, and I'm really proud and confident of myself.
And as well, she should be, and all those other young women.
Scouting helps change to occur by creating leaders, and those leaders are the ones who go out and make a positive impact on the world.
The biggest life lesson I've learned on my path to Eagle was how to be a leader. And through being a leader, I've realized that not everybody is always going to be as happy as they can be. And as a leader, you have to make tough decisions and compromise in order to make the best of both worlds.
My favorite part of my journey to the Eagle Scout rank was watching those that I mentored grow from being shy and afraid to strong young women that are proud to take on Scouting.
The biggest life lesson that I learned on my path to Eagle is that you're going to learn new things regardless on whether you want to or not, so you might as well enjoy it.
The biggest life lesson I learned on my path to Eagle is bravery. I almost drowned twice. Took a lot of time to tackle my fears because I'm afraid of water. I thought, okay, well, I need to fix that. So I became a lifeguard in BSA. Bravery, looking at Aristotle's ethics, his Nicomachean ethics, he talks about how bravery is not the absence of fear, it's coexisting with fear and moving beyond. And I think that's very important.
I plan on helping be the change by becoming an anthropologist. I want to better understand the past so I can help to build a better future.
I plan on helping be the change by becoming a veterinarian and helping pets and families in my future.
I plan on helping be the change by becoming a law enforcement officer and serving justice without being biased on any fronts.
I plan on helping be the change by becoming a neurosurgeon and helping people heal.
Wow, congratulations to Michelle, Angel, Medwin, Gail, and the Eagle Scout class of 2020. The Eagle Scout project is often looked at as a way of demonstrating planning, development, and leadership, but for many Scouts, this project is so much more. In these cases, exceptional projects are awarded the Glenn A. and Melinda W. Adams National Eagle Scout Project of the Year. This award recognizes the service of an Eagle Scout candidate through the completion of their project. Let's take a look at Quint Bowers and his project Mighty Mitts, hand warmers for kids with cancer.
We met Quint Bowers in when the kids were in kindergarten at Lone Star Elementary. Basically, the entire school knew who Waylon was because of everything. You know, he's the little bald kid running around.
I'm Quint Bowers. I'm from Troop 119 out of New Braunfels, Texas. I'm currently a member of the OA, and I'm the junior assistant scoutmaster, and this is my lovely mom.
Hi, I'm Catherine Bowers.
So originally when I was introduced to the Scout Law and Oath, I really didn't get the quite meaning to it just as a Cub Scout. But as I did my Aero Light and started going to Boy Scouts, I started learning more the true principles and what each one of those meant. And now I'm here talking about my Eagle Scout project.
I think it was in Christmas of 2016. That is when Quint Bowers first decided to give Waylon some hand warmers.
So my project was based off hand warmers for cancer patients, more those cancer patients with neuropathy. They're just getting super cold due to the chemo treatment. I first came across this when a student in my mom's kindergarten class named Waylon was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer, and me and him always bonded over Pokemon. So for Christmas that year, with my mom's help and my help, we made him some rice hand warmers for when he was in treatment. Towards the end of his battle with cancer, his mom had texted my mom saying that this really had helped him. So that's where I kind of got the inspiration from. And before I started my Eagle Scout project, the first thing I did was I emailed her and asked her for her permission to base this project off of him and dedicate it to him.
Our doctors were impressed with what he had done.
Hello, I'm Aaron Sagowski. I'm a pediatric oncologist in San Antonio at UT. I'm just kind of giving you guys a heads up how awesome I thought Quint Bowers' project for his Eagle Scout project was. You know, I think it was a great project. I think it really benefited our patients. These Mighty Mitts have been so cool for our patients. I myself am a parent of a Boy Scout, and so I know how hard he worked on this project. And I want to say just thank you again to Quint Bowers for his project.
On each one of these, in each one of the hand warmers they got, it had my name, the troop, and it was said it was dedicated to Waylon Malone. I had a little red card such as this that gave them some brief insight on his story. And at my Eagle Scout ceremony with the troop, I called his family up and gave them a plaque allowing Waylon
to be an honorary member
of Troop 119.
We are just absolutely honored that Quint has done this for Waylon and for other kids fighting. He's, for as young as he is, and the impact he's made on me, on so many others, I thank Quint for all of his hard work, for thinking of us, for thinking of Waylon, and for doing something for these pediatric cancer patients that the littlest thing, just seeing a Pokemon material wrapped hand warmer means a lot to these kids. Their characters, what they enjoy playing with, that's what they have when they're in the hospital. So knowing that it's serving two purposes: one, to see something they love, and two, to help with their pain, is amazing. And we're very grateful. So thank you very much, and congratulations on your award.
One thing I'll take out of scouting and continue throughout my life or into my careers is definitely the Scout motto and slogan of being prepared. That's helped me through not just only Scouts, but at work or just in public in general. Just being prepared for as many situations as possible, and also doing that good turn daily every day.
It's up to all of us to support strong scouting and produce more of the diverse leaders in our communities. Our Alamo Area Council contributes much to our kids and our community. Our service area is 13 counties, recruiting more kids than any other council in the country. Scouting for food, 12,170 pounds of food. This represents 14,000 meals for food to insecure youth and families in our local community. We also provide educational videos for over 5,000 at-risk youth within our Scout Reach program. 200 Scout BSA youth achieved Eagle Scouts, contributing over 31,000 service hours. This is a value of over $800,000 invested in our local community. It's important to know that it takes about $250 per Scout per year to support 14,000 Scouts across our 13 counties. We would like you to consider giving $250, but please give where you can. We invite you to support the scouting community. We need all of you. Please consider giving to the Alamo Council. alamoareabsa.org/virtual brunch. For those of you who give, please continue to give. And I know many of you did last year. They're able to serve the community because of you. Thank you, scouting community and the scouting leadership, for viewing. I encourage you to ensure a strong scouting program and stronger communities. Focus on the Scouts. Encourage them to scout on. Thank you very much.